Hello friends! Today I invite you to a space mission. We are going to explore the universe. And as respectable space travelers, we are going to need some sort of a guide. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, to be precise. The first rule of this guide says to always carry a towel. And the second one claims, do not panic. So, I hope you are ready and prepared. Let's start our journey.
Who is Douglas Adams and how is he connected to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Douglas Noel Adams, the man who found the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Oh, and also known for a little 5-book trilogy named The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Douglas Noel Adams is an English writer, comic, radio dramatist, and musician. Besides The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Douglas Adams is famous as a scriptwriter of TV series Monty Python and Doctor Who. And his other literary work is Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. It is a kind of a ghost, horror, detective, time travel, romantic, comedy, epic, mainly concerned with mud, music, and quantum mechanics, which later became a TV show on its own. Though the most famous Adams's work remains The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Fun fact: Adams's famous Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was actually inspired by Ken Welsh's 1974 Guide to Hitchhiking Around Europe. The original cover of the Galaxy Guide visually referenced the Welsh book, which also is a big fan of the towel. Douglas Adams has also given us a lot of relatable quotes. The one on the screen is my favorite. I love deadlines. I love the whooshing noise they make as they go by. So what The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is about? The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a novel about Arthur Dent's adventures, who is an ordinary English man. Following the destruction of the Earth by the Vogons, a race of unpleasant and bureaucratic aliens. There are also Arthur Dent's friend, Ford Prefect, an alien and researcher for the same name guidebook. There is Zaphod Beeblebrox, Ford's eccentric semi-cousin and the galactic president, who has stolen the Heart of Gold, a spacecraft equipped with infinite improbability drive. The other character is the depressed robot Marvin, the paranoid android, and Trillian, formerly known as Tricia Macmillan, who is a woman Arthur once met at a party in Arlington, and who, thanks to Beeblebrox's intervention, is the only other human survivor of Earth's destruction. In their travels, Arthur comes to learn that the Earth was actually a giant supercomputer, created by another supercomputer, Deep Thought. Deep Thought had been built by its creators to give the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything, which, after years of calculations, was given simply as 42. Deep Thought was then instructed to design the Earth supercomputer to determine what the question actually is. The Earth was subsequently destroyed by the Vogons moments before its calculations were completed, and Arthur becomes the target of the descendants of the Deep Thought creators, believing his mind must hold the question. With his friends' help, Arthur escapes, and they decide to have lunch at the restaurant at the end of the universe, before embarking on further adventures. Seems like there is a movie. You're absolutely right. The book was so popular that by 2005, it was translated into more than 30 languages. But before that, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was a radio program. The first episode aired on BBC Radio 4 on Wednesday, March the 8th, 1978, at 10:30 p.m. The book, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, was published in England in September of 1979. It was an expanded version of the first 4 radio episodes. The Hitchhikers also has its own TV show that aired in the 80s, and in 2005 it became a movie. It was directed by Garth Jennings and stars Sam Rockwell as Zayford Beeblebrox, Zooey Deschanel as Trillian, Martin Freeman as Arthur Dent, Bill Nighy, and it has the voices of Stephen Fry, Helen Mirren, and Alan Rickman as the robot Marvin. Why 42?
Many millions of years ago, a race of hyper-intelligent, pan-dimensional beings got so fed up with the constant bickering about the meaning of life that they commissioned 2 of their brightest and best to design and build a stupendous supercomputer to calculate the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
Oh, deep thought. We want you to tell us the answer.
The answer to what?
The answer to life, the universe, everything. We'd really like an answer. Something simple.
I have to think about that. Return to this place in exactly 7.5 million years.
Is it finished? No, there's more. There's more. They go back.
What, 7.5 million years later?
That's right. They do.
Deep thought. Do you have
An answer for you? Yes, but you're not going to like it.
It doesn't matter. We must know it.
All right. The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is... "42. Yes, I thought it over quite thoroughly. It is, it's 42.
Have you ever wondered why the author has chosen 42 as the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything? The answer is simple. Because it made for a solid punchline. Adam explained his choice on a fan site in 1993, debunking fan theories about his fascination with the number. Let me quote Douglas Adams himself. The answer to this is very simple. It was a joke. It had to be a number, an ordinary, smallish number, and I chose that one. Binary representations, base 13, Tibetan monks are all complete nonsense. I sat at my desk, stared into the garden, and thought, 42 will do. I typed it out. End of story. There is also a fun fact. Deep Thought, who has the voice of Dame Helen Mirren, explains the significance of the number 42 at 42 minutes into a movie. Is there a towel day? Every good hitchhiker knows that the one item you absolutely cannot do without is a good towel. Let me quote The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. A towel, it says, is about the most massively useful thing an interstellar hitchhiker can have. Partly, it has great practical value. You can wrap it around for warmth as you bound across the cold moons of Jaglan Beta. You can lie on it on the brilliant marble-sanded beaches of Santa Granius 5. Turns out, Douglas learned this the hard way. When vacationing with his friends in Greece, Adam recounts, every morning they'd have to sit around and wait for me, because I couldn't find my blessed towel. I came to feel that someone really together, one who was well organized, would always want to know where his towel is. Towel Day is celebrated every year on the 25th of May as a tribute by Adams's fans. On this day, fans carry a towel with them to demonstrate their appreciation for the books and the author. This appreciation for towels resulted in the famous quote. And this day was actually celebrated in space. On the 25th of May 2001, the first annual Towel Day was held in Adams's honor and has even been celebrated aboard the International Space Station by astronaut Tim Peake. Did you know that Harry Potter and the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy are actually connected? Both actors who played Marvin in this movie, Alan Rickman as his voice and Warwick Davis as his body, portray Hogwarts' professors in the Harry Potter film franchise. Rickman was Severus Snape, and Warwick Davis played Phyllis Flitwick, the Professor of Charms. Richard Griffiths, who voiced prosthetic Vogon Giles in this movie, played Harry Potter's uncle Vernon Dursley in the Harry Potter film franchise. And one more character that appears in both Harry Potter movies and The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is Bill Nye. In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, he plays a man with a very long and strange name, Slarty Bartfast, who was a designer of planets. Bill Nye also appeared in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 as the Minister for Magic, Rufus Scrimgeour. After many years, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy remains one of the most popular sci-fi movies. The books were, in addition to The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, that was published in 1980s, Live, The Universe and Everything, that was published in 1982, So Long and Thanks for All the Fish, 1984, and Mostly Harmless, 1992. After Adams's death in 2001, A Sixth Tale and Another Thing, that was written by Ian Colfer, was published in 2009. The series has been widely translated and adapted for television, theater, comics, film, and even a computer game. So, if you still hadn't had a chance to read or to watch The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, maybe now is the best time.